Hello. Welcome back. Simon London Trucker. Just want to set out a bit. Check out where I am. Alright, let's set up. Those of you who don't know me, I'm Simon London Trucker, truck driver from London, telling his story. Today we're talking about, we're doing a comparison of the trucks, Euro trucks that we use in this country. People trying to buy trucks, business owners, and they're asking opinions. So I've decided to do a video just to compare these trucks. Camera setting is tricky. Camera set done. So this is not a trucker only channel. Please, if you're not a truck driver or not interested in trucks, that's not the idea. It's not for truckers only. We want you here. It's a general channel, especially to do with the trucks, but with general info. I'm setting up a bit. Lockdown has made everything hard to get. If you lose a hands-free screen hold till they open up, you can't get one. So those of you who missed the last video, live video, new to this, I gave channel stats, just an update on people, on what's going on around the channel. We reached 1,000. Thank you so much. And man, it's on break. I think I've done this a little earlier than I said, but I had no chance and I'm not making my schedules yet. So this is the chance I've had before break. And it's on loads of vitamin C nowadays. Right, to get straight into it. I have pointers. Mercedes. In this country, you got Mercedes, Scania, and DAF. Volvos are getting less common. For whatever reason, they're getting a lot less common. Volvos. So I'm going to speak about Mercedes, Scania, and compare it to Scania and Volvo. I'm classing as the same. They sort of have the same sort of character to them. Yeah. Right. Where are we starting? First, I want to give you channel stats. What's good? People who didn't see this, a bit of channel stats. What you missed the last time? Let's see. What you missed last time as channel stats. That was the intention, and I also was saying thank you for Sonu seeing you around. Thank you. What is this? I'm just giving people channel stats. Hello, Sonu. The most important stats, just things that you could help if you knew, is the countries. 70% is UK viewers. United States is number 2, and it is almost at 2%. India is always number 3 at almost the same amount. And hey, India, Ireland, and Kenya. That's the top 5 countries that watch this channel. Just like an update. So I mentioned the countries and appreciation. Those who are there and watching me, appreciate. Right, we're going to start on the cars, on the vehicles. Start on the vehicles. Where are the truck people, man? Where are the truck boys and girls? Come and add us onto the comments. Right, there's 5 things I'm using, 6 things I'm using. One is cruise control. Second is the 5th wheel hydraulic, how movable and how quick. The third is general usability. The 4th is interior. And the 5th point is the price in comparison. Right, cruise control. Cruise control nowadays is such a big deal via fuel saving. If you had no cruise control on your lorry, you would be blowing a lot of fuel. So on cruise control, the Benz takes it. The Benz takes it. Yes, so you're right. As soon as you join the trucking band, hopefully, yes. The Mercedes, if we're talking about cruise control, the Mercedes takes it, because with the Mercedes, the cruise control, as in comparison with the others, Mercedes will catch your cruise control at 12 miles per hour. So that means even in the yard, a yard which is saying 15 miles per hour, 10 miles per hour, you can use your cruise control on the Mercedes, which you cannot use on others. Okay, you can't use that on others' vehicles. So on cruise control alone, Mercedes takes it. Mercedes takes it. Scania and Volvo, I reckon, so they are well done vehicles, and I'm actually putting them in the same sort of class. DAF is a different game, Benz is a different game, and then Volvo and Scania, I'm talking about them as though they're the same, because roughly, according to me, they are well done vehicles that are the same, roughly. Right, cruise control, the Benz is number 1. If you're looking for a vehicle that has got good cruise control, the Benz will take it. If you just want to see where I am on my brake, 5th wheel. Okay, the second thing is 5th wheel. 5th wheel hydraulic. That means the part that hooks a trailer on a tractor unit. In other vehicles, it goes up and down. Up and down in certain vehicles, and yet on other vehicles it will not. Well, it will actually, but not as quick. I'm talking about speeds. If we're talking about the speed of the 5th wheel going up and down, these are qualities that we're looking when you're trying to buy a truck. Again, this time the Mercedes is not that quick. No wonder it's mad guts. Renault. I'm not a Renault fan. Me too. Yeah, Michael, you're welcome. I'm talking about the 5th wheel. 5th wheel. Have you realized some vehicles? Yeah. Some vehicles. Welcome, Michael. The 5th wheel will go so slowly that when you're unhooking, the trailer will bang the mudguards. And yet in comparison, like the Volvo, it will just move so quickly. By the time you get out, the Volvo is already down on there. So according to me, that is a big thing. If you're talking picking trailers and owning a vehicle, or you, 5th wheel movements, big. So Volvo and Scania takes that. Mercedes this time is a slow thing. Renault, I will not even say. Thank you. Yeah, leave us a like if you can. Then what else? The third part is general usability. General usability. In general usability, that's when now you bring in the Scania and Volvo. The Scania and Volvo, those are posh vehicles, if you ask me. Well, no, the Volvo is most posh. The Volvo is most posh. The Scania and Volvo not too far off. So in general usability, the Volvo and Scania will take it. And then you bring in the DAF and the whatever. I'm going to tell you where the DAF. The third point is the interior. It's the fourth point. Again, the Volvo takes it. Have you been in a new Volvo lately? The interior is like a room. Well done. Proper, well done. So interior-wise, the Volvo looks nice. Scanias look nice inside. Away from the DAF is, I'm going to tell you where the DAF is winning. The DAF is winning on price. The fifth thing is the price. The DAF is obviously cheaper, and it is winning on price. The only downer again around the DAF is the turning ability. I've realized the DAFs can't really turn that much. They turn really crap. So I just wanted to give you a quick pointers. Those who are looking to get vehicles for themselves, I'm talking about units. There are 5 things you look for, and the cruise control, you're going to look for the 5th wheel hydraulic. If it's a very old vehicle, the hydraulic don't go up and down. You leave that quickly. The third one is the usability. Sometimes the vehicles just are easy to use, the way it's communicating with you and so on. So usability, I gave that to the Volvo. Interior, I gave it to the Volvo again. So Volvo is posh, nice to use, but there is a point that I've actually missed out on here, and that point is repairs. When you're buying a vehicle, especially a used one, you want to think about the parts and repairs. That's when the DAF comes number 1. So basically, if you're a new guy and you're trying to get a vehicle, trying to get your hands in your leg into the market, I think a DAF would be your buddy. Because of the price, it is easy to repair. They are common. That means they are easy to repair. Probably every mechanic knows what to do with it. So the DAF would be nice for a beginner because of its price. What you'd find with it doesn't turn that much. The hydraulic up and down does, but not that quick. It has its shortcomings, but generally, if you're a new person and you want to start out, I think you'd use a DAF. With time, the Benz is really common, but the day it breaks down, then you know the price of Mercedes-Benz parts is expensive. So with time you'd get a Benz. They're about, but you need to be into the ladder. Into the market before you can actually want to run around in a Benz. If I was buying a vehicle and I want to take it to Africa, Uganda, I'd buy a Scania. Why? Because in Kenya, next door to where I come from, Scania have done an assembly line. They're doing an assembly line in Scania, East Africa. That means in that area now, Scanias are going to be a good vehicle to own. That way you can fix it if it has a problem, and so on. Me, I'm just pointing out bits and bobs. Let's check who's in there to add on to the discussion. Who's there? I think I need to use my other phone. Really need to get this together. Need to get used to this. Unscripted. Hey. Unscripted stuff. No editing. But the setup is bothering me because of my screen hoard. My screen hoard that went kaput. Now I need to buy one. Hey, Wapia Baipi. Hello, how about Volvo at 600,000? Yes, if it's below $1 million, if it's below 1 million, it's still usable. Obviously, 800k and what in mileage is well loads, but if it's below 1 million, if the clock has not gone round, you're still all right. Sorry, just bear with me. I have to get this together. Right, much better. It's still okay even if it is 600. Let me check out some messages before I conclude. Where is this? Yes, one sec. Before I can conclude, because I can't go on and on, it's just break time chit chat. I should have been a little later with this, but it was better than not, because I tried to do this for 11, but it's the timings of where I am and where I've got to go. Finally, I can see the yeah. Wapia Baipi, hello. How about a Volvo at 600,000? That is still a working vehicle. Still a working vehicle if it's commercial. At 600,000, still working. So yeah, how about maintenance between Volvo and Mercedes? Mercedes is better because Mercedes is more common. Volvo is a posh vehicle, I think. And once a Volvo breaks down, you're going to go through it worse than a Mercedes. The cheapest entry, obviously, is the Renault. The Renaults are cheap. If you check right now, Renaults are the cheapest entries. Next is DAF, but you would choose DAF if you're a bit have a choice. Because Renault is also another kind of worms. When Renaults get spoiled, they need all the computer work, all the what. It is a complicated little vehicle, if you ask me. And, you know, so if I had a choice between Renault and DAF, I'll take DAF. What else? Good luck, tracker. Thank you, OG. Arjun. Oh, Arjun, thank you. Thank you, Arjun. Thank you so much. Oh, man, the setup has been tricky. And to get better at this. And what else? Who's saying what? Hey bro, how are you? This is Sonu Singh, man from India. I had a clip from him, by the way. Sonu Singh is a student, a trucking student in India, somewhere near the Goa. Is it Goa? Yeah, down the south coast. Thank you for joining us. Hey, soon I'll join the trucking world. Yes, Sonu, you need to get back. Hopefully after your lockdown there in India, you get back to your trucking school. Don't give up. And this your world. Yeah, and this our world. Michael B, says I'm not a Renault fan, nor am I. They're cheap, yes, but I think they're hard. If they get funny, these are vehicles where they over-computerized them. Even if it was a van. Them days I used to drive vans and compare vans as... I used to do a lot of man and van. Long time. For many years. So I did have a bit of experience comparing these vehicles. A Renault, even a small van, I can't touch it. They get spoiled and then it's a whole big story. A whole long story. You know. What else? So this channel is not only for truckers. Please, anyone else, be around us and contribute to us, ask us questions. I mean, it isn't going to be a long one. I have just split those quick. It's been working all night, and so bear with me. I'm not that much together with things. Looking to finish off maybe in about 30 minutes and then head home. All right. Hope we can carry on with this discussion. Someone tell us about these vehicles. Renault is not a nice one. DAF is good for a starter. What else? Benz is common but expensive, which means that if it was you are actually going to fix and buy it, then you know you're thinking twice. Yep. Yeah, Black Empress, hello, thank you for coming in. Sorry, I did this slightly earlier than I told people who had the chance to tell, but it's the timing of these jobs. This is when I've got the break, and in fact I have to conclude in a very few seconds. So here we get it. Oh, people coming in, man. I did this at the wrong time. I did this earlier than I said earlier. We're going to keep doing this. We're getting to get used to this all live, unscripted. It's meant to be like a proper chit chat, but we need to get the timing right. I need to be fresh for this. I'm on my way home. I'm tired. So we'll find a better time. And please leave a like for us. If you haven't subscribed, please tap that button. Hit the bell. Then you're going to hear when I decide to go onto the thing live. And Black Empress, what's up? How are you getting on with the trucking job? Have you started yet, or are you still in working on to getting onto the trucks? Right. I think I'm going to conclude. My break is over. I don't want to get over. Right. And I love you and leave you. Appreciate, and we just getting to get used to the life. Appreciate all those who turned up, and hopefully you can watch this afterwards. Those who haven't had the chance. Right, much respect, love, and I'm out.